headlines. 129th birth anniversary of Lamyanba Hizam-Irabot widely commemorated. Current situation of Manipur is turning point to determine state's future, says former Chief Minister Nongthombam Biren. Save Sirui Lily campaign launched. And government has failed to uphold law and order, neglects public welfare, alleges former MLA Y. Surchandra. Hello, a very good evening everyone and welcome to ISTV English News. You're with me, Chingshubum Kandukeps Chanu. Now let's see the news in details. The state government organized the state-level observance of Jananeta Hizam-Irabot Day 2025 at Irabot Square, Thangmaiban, Lila Singh Khongnangkhong today. The function saw the presence of Manipur Governor Ajay Kumar Bhalla, Manipur Legislative Assembly Speaker Thokchom Satyabrata, ex-Chief Minister Nongthombam Biren, Rajya Sabha MP Laisemba Sanajauba, Lok Sabha MP Dr. Bimol Akoijum, MLA staff, government and police officer, among others. The governor led the attendees in paying homage to the great leader on his birth anniversary by offering floral tributes to his statue. Hizam-Irabot, widely revered as Lamyanba, was a prominent social reformer, political leader and freedom fighter of Manipur. He championed the cause of the poor, peasants and workers, striving for equality and social justice throughout his life. His relentless efforts in promoting education, uplifting the downtrodden, and his revolutionary zeal for progress and prosperity of the state remain a lasting legacy. Former Chief Minister Nongthombam Biren has stated that the current situation in Manipur is a turning point to determine its future and emphasize on the need for making collective efforts regardless of political aspirations. He was speaking to reporters while attending the state-level observance of Jananeta Hizam-Irabot Day 2025 held at Irabot Square today. In his statement, N. Biren urged every Manipuris to follow the ideology of Hizam-Irabot and added that people need to support the welfare schemes taken up by India in order to save Manipur. He stressed the need for the leaders to set aside political differences and work together for the sake of the state, while also calling on the indigenous communities to take up measures to leave behind a better future.
Adugi potu visionary leader amna tawriba potu karino haibase koi lairiba leader puna mangna karino ena phajana mamutana khandaraga laiba kebe issue nina handaki tangka si Manipur gi turning point mani aduga Bharat Sarkar amani Manipur Sarkar gi marakta lainaramba relations and tied up torpa hands care torpa gi adugumba Bharat Sarkar no sulu lai basi miya da haina basi political affiliation gi khenna bathamda issue da paikal iba tawriba thabo singda sumina ta lali haiba khana biraga summagana issue da summi na sabina lalagana lali du barai deno na aran da takbire ga sumthona bkhona raga Manipur kalona ba jati indigenous peoples in kalona bkhona minasi.
Irabot Celebration Committee Manipur organized a program in connection with the 129th birth anniversary of Jananeta Hizam-Irabot at Iboyaima Sumanglila Sanglen. The event was attended by Comrade Langol Iboyaima, former chairman of the State Control Commission MSC, CPI, along with other members of the CPI. As part of the program, floral tributes were paid to the portrait of Lamyanba Hizam-Irabot as a mark of respect and remembrance of the attendees. Speaking at the event, Comrade Langol Iboyaima stated that today's generation must recollect the selfless roles taken by Lamyanba Hizam-Irabot without differentiating between communities for the unity of Manipur. He added that Irabot was a true people's leader who always worked for the welfare of the masses and the overall progress of Manipur. Today, his ideas and visions remained highly relevant and needed in the state, he added.
Kuki ki alaman singna Manipur kaidana ba honarambedo aikoi lamdam sida hojik leiriba kuki ki alaman khwai punamakna moina nuksina alaman singduna chena thajaraga thamamba Manipur se kaidana ba ki wakal soidana leiramgani na khali aduna naha singna I khegalaba naha singna ore iba tokhai ningbagi wakal se alaman singsena warak pidana watem bidana taisanna bidana apunba Manipur ki ngai ai peraba sattamado madu amuga na halak na bahona bada janane tai jamirabot mang de thamaga mana pamjarme mayam se masi thabak koina pangtok na bo honabagi tangai phadaba leire haise.
As part of today's program, a march past competition for students coming from different parts of Manipur was organized, starting from CC School till Iboyaima Sumanglila Sanglen. All Manipur United Clubs Organization Amuko, in collaboration with Thamwaiban United Clubs, organized 129th birth anniversary of Lamyanba Hizam Irabot at Thamwaiban Cheirauching today. President of Amuko, Sorokaibam Sanjoy, addressed the function to highlight the visions, qualities of Lamyanba Irabot and his contributions made for the society. The function was attended by members of Amuko TUC, among others.
Kay khudingmakta awas I think kaya khalakna thenaragasu khunai sigdimmakta di kathukpada hanwa leitana kathuklambadana ngasigi miron aikoina aikoigi ibudo aikoigi lusing pune sebo angamba sadanjali khar katpagolena aikoigi mahana pamjarimba ning tamba mahana pamjarimba self determination ado ngasigi khunai kohum thokte.
The Miss Sirui Lili Organizing Committee and the Indigenous Foundation, in collaboration with the Directorate of Environment and Climate Change and Department of Forest Government of Manipur, launched the Save Sirui Lili campaign at Classic Grand Day, Chingwairong today. Speaking at the event, Director of the Directorate of Environment and Climate Change, Dr. T. Brajakumar, emphasized that all living beings on earth are interconnected and coexist in a delicate balance. However, human activities driven by personal gain are disrupting this harmony, often with little regard for future generations. He pointed out that the Sirui Lili, a rare and precious gift of nature, was once protected and preserved by our forefathers. Ironically, those with advanced scientific knowledge today are contributing to its destruction. Drawing a parallel with the endangered Sangai deer found only in Kaibul Lamjau, he warns that if such unique species were to be vanished, humanity itself might one day face extinction. Dr. Brajakumar underscored the urgent need to love and respect the planet we inhabit and called for collective action to protect and preserve it for future generation.
Lily is also one living things. Also life life we are also human being also one can life extinction biodiversity movement any living things is habitat that's called biodiversity. Extinction I say very recently it comes to all the people that it's alarming to all that due to the changing of this climate pattern, climate science, the extinction rate has been increasing day by day. I would say every second 3 species has been extinct from this world.
Recently held Sirui Festival, Miss Sirui Lili, first runners-up Disti Atokpam Devi and second runner-up Esther Samunglang Zamang, stated that the Sirui Lili, the state flower, represent the identity of the people. They expressed that the loss of the Sirui Lili will mean a loss of that identity. The ongoing campaign, they said, aims to protect and preserve the symbols of identity by encouraging communities living in the hills and valley to come together and take collective responsibility for its conservation.
Sirui Lili is our state flower, and it is our identity. It gives us identity, and it is what we need to do. It puts Manipur on the map of the world. And God has blessed us with so much, and yet we do not work for it or towards it. So we're all collectively come together and safeguard this.
For the identity, job identity card, sure we like the ready for the identity of mom to Japan. Cool me, not the last year we meet the father we are the story about changing them at this time collective effort in America state party.
Former Kakching MLA Y. Shurchandra, addressing a press meet at his residence in Palace Compound, stated that the government has completely failed to uphold law and order and is no longer working in the interest of the people. He alleged that the MLAs are merely following directives from Delhi, reducing the government to one that is disconnected from the needs and welfare of its own citizens. He alleged that the MLAs, who are meant to represent and safeguard the interest of the people, have remained silent for the past 2 years, even as displaced persons continue to live in uncertainty. He expressed regret that the MLAs have failed to raise their voices and are merely following instruction from Delhi without question. So Chandra further stated that he resigned from the BJP and joined the Congress due to deep dissatisfaction with the functioning of the BJP-led government at both the centre and the state.
Border the central government nga ala karitaw lagi Manipur si drug na luisan ge ga si khalabra si big question mark ne ba ibo bi UPA government matamda akoi borrowing debt si 6,000 crore si hanjan BJP government man pacha pusilam dina chenroi chele public akoi awam oi re ba hausi te in tabda 20,000 crore hele he any government la khudama se awam oi de kilometer sani gi transport cost na kilometer lising ani de hen tar ga di kanana invest doino Guwahati da chom ya khai pi cement du sida satret pi ni illegal over tax ma mama lambi da and how the government of India has been allowing to continue such illegal activities for the last 70 years. IDP came to me societal sizzling matai mano masa masu ka ma da pul sahi ni makha ahum tum khalo pai khani
In connection with 129th birth anniversary of Lamyanba Hizam-Irabot, Singjamai Block Congress Committee organized a bike rally with the theme Singjamai Green Campaign. Lok Sabha MP Angomcha Bimola Koijam flagged off the rally from Singjamai Oinam Thingel ground. The rally was also participated by MLA of Kundrakpam AC Tokchom Lokeshwar, PCC members Oinam Romain, members of Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee, among many others. As part of the rally, the participants offered floral tributes to portrait of Hizam-Irabot at Singjamai Women Market and distributed 3 saplings. Under the supervision of Protection and Preservation Committee Manipur PPCM, Lamyanba Irabot Ningsing Thoram Observation Committee Lenthok concluded the month-long 129th birth anniversary of Lamyanba Hizam-Irabot at Lamyanba Shanglen. Convener of PPCM Oinam Premjit, convener of Lenthok Laishiram Shyam Kuman, co-convener of Lenthok Kontaujam Thoiba Mitay, co-convener of co-convener Konjan Mayum Gopen Luang and co-convener Y. Tikentu graced the occasion as the main guest. Convener of Lintok Laishiram Shyam Kuman told the media person that the ongoing conflict cannot be resolved by the center because it is the center that is playing a divide and rule game between Kukis and Maitis to execute its plan. He then stressed the need of emulating the ideals of Lamyanba Hizam-Irabot to protect the territorial integrity of the state amid the crucial juncture.
अखोई लेरिबो लमदम जी प्रजा सिंह राजनीति वाला सिंह खुदिक वंगनसु अखोई इंडिया गवर्नमेंट मखोइन चथरिबो डिवाइड एंड रूल पॉलिसी से यानिंग दे हेबजे सब साना अखोई खुंगम चेड लेमिना दुना अपुनबो मणिपुर मोहन मिनसी हाइबो फम जे थमजरी.
Manipur Dramatic Union MDU to commemorated the birth anniversary of Lamyanba Hizam Irabot. The attendees offered floral tributes to the portrait of Lamyanba Hizam Irabot. Speaking on the occasion, President of MDU Soraisam Keshoram recalled the significant role taken up by Lamyanba Hizam Irabot in the establishment of Manipur Dramatic Union. Hizam Irabot was the founder member of MDU and also acted as the hero of the drama Arepa Maro by MDU, he said. He also highlighted that Hizam Irabot was a father figure for the Manipur Dramatic Union, and the union commemorates its birth anniversary every year. Lamyanba Hizam Irabot Celebration Committee Irengbam also organized the 129th birth anniversary of Hizam Irabot today. The organizer, along with many locals and students, offered tributes to the statue of Irabot located at Irengbam Kangjaybong. Founder Secretary of the committee Irengbam Shobhash Chandra emphasized on the need of a revolutionary leader like Irabot in the present generation and called on the youth to follow his footsteps. Irabot Day Observation Committee Wangjing Tenta also organized 129th birth anniversary of Lamyanba Hizam Irabot at Karirol Sandok Lup Sanglen Wangjing New Market. The function was marked by offering floral tributes to a portrait of the late leader. The attendees also recalled the sacrifices and efforts made by Irabot in building a united Manipur. Socialist Students Union of Manipur also observed the day at Old DC Complex Lakoipat, Bishnupur. On the occasion, Socialist Students Union of Manipur handed over exercise book to the internally displaced students and blankets to the elderly displaced person living in relief camp. Speaking on the occasion, President of the Union Soraijam Yaima said, Socialist Students Union of Manipur has been following the principles of Lamyanba Hizam Irabot, and it also urged the young students to emulate his ideals. On the other hand, he expressed discontentment over the failure of the government to end the Manipur conflict. He cautioned against outsiders taking over houses owned by displaced individuals currently staying in relief camps.
Si toiba irang ase ngasi phawbo loisandana thamba haibase masi taseng namak aikoigi ijati sibu मुथदनबगी दमक लौरक फिरेफ अमरा हाइबसे अचौब वाहंग मनी अदुना अखोई मतम मतम की मतुंगिना अखोई की माइथोंग असे अखोई की सकलोन असे होंबम संगी मसी होंगनबगी दमक अखोई महिरोइ सिंगना अखोई मतम मतम की मतुंगिना अखोई सकलोन दु पुमिनसी.
As part of the observance of the 129th birth anniversary of Lamyanba Hizam Irabot, Patriot Writers Forum PAWF Manipur and the Manipuri Women Literary and Cultural Organization MWLCO jointly organized a commemorative event at Nandapur in Hosai, Assam. During the event, the Lamyanba Irabot Lifetime Achievement Award 2025 was conferred on 3 distinguished individuals in recognition of their lifelong contribution, marking a significant highlights of PAWF Manipur's annual Hizam Irabot Memorial Observance. This year, the award were presented to Thangjam Irabot Singh, a social activist from Hojai, Laitonjam Akham, a social and cultural activist, and Yai School Khwairakpam, a renowned author from Manipur. Each award consisted of a certificate of honor, a shawl and memento, and a cash prize of Rs 5,000. The commemorative event was graced by Nauraibam Khamba Luang, president of PAWF Manipur, Huirongbam Kunjabati, president of MWLCO, Wakram Divaja Mani, retired headmaster of Dakhin Zogozan High School, and Laisom Ashok, chairman of Dholpukri Development Committee, Hojai, as the main dignitaries. The 129th birth anniversary of Jananeta Hizam Irabot was observed by the Jananeta Hizam Irabot Memorial Trust JIMET Juribam at the Auditorium Hall of Rajkumari Sanatombi Vidyalaya Babupara Juribam. As part of the event, a march past competition was also organized with the participation of various schools from Juribam district. Prizes were distributed to outstanding performers. The event was attended by former Juribam MLA Asangbam Biren, JIMET Juribam Lifetime President Dr. Chandam Kamal and Deputy Commissioner of Juribam Krishna Kumar as the main guest. Speaking at the function, former MLA Asangbam Biren noted that the ideals and activities of the Irabot cannot be forgotten and that the values he stood for remained relevant even today. He remarked that if the path shown by Irabot had been followed earlier, the present situation might have been different. Referring to the negative impact of the divide and rule policy and narrow communal thinking, he stated that these forces have fragmented Manipur. The former MLA added that in today's time, there is an even greater need to revisit and follow the path laid down by Irabot. Director of Trade, Commerce and Industries, Government of Manipur, Yumnam Robita Devi, along with representative of the Manipur Chamber of Commerce and Industry, MCCI, called on Governor Ajay Kumar Bhalla at Raj Bhavan today. They briefed him on the upcoming Manipur's Global Buyers and Sellers Summit 2025, informing that over 20 international participants are expected. A formal invitation was also extended to the governor to grace the summit's 10th inaugural ceremony in Imphal. The governor lauded the initiative and conveyed his best wishes for his success. In a separate meeting, Dr. Ricky Laishram of the Spastic Society of Manipur and members of Manipur's Cerebral Palsy football team also met the governor ahead of their participation in the 3rd National CP Football Championship to be held from October 9 to 12 in Goa. The delegation highlighted the achievement of differently able athletes from Manipur and urged for the inclusion of disability sports in the state sports policy to ensure equitable access to opportunities, scholarships and infrastructure. The governor appreciated their commitment, assured that the issue will be given due consideration and extend best wishes to the team. Under the aegis of the IG, Manipur and Nagaland sector CRPF and as part of the Swachh Nari Sakshat Parivar Abhiyan, the 86th Battalion CRPF today organized a blood donation camp at Lamphel in collaboration with the Indian Red Cross Society, Imphal West Branch and Dreams Hospital. The camp, supervised by Commandant Swarab Kumar Chaudhary, saw voluntary participation from 30 personnel including Dr. Florence Dangmai, CMO and Deputy Commandant Kiam Rajiv Singh. Dr. Dangmai initiated the drive by donating blood, inspiring others to follow. Commandant Chaudhary emphasized that the initiative aims to support the state blood bank and saves life while also strengthening the CRPF bond with the local community. The event forms part of the battalion's ongoing community outreach and reflects its commitment to social responsibility and public service. As part of its nationwide Vote Chod Gaddi Chod signature campaign, the Singjamai Block Congress Committee, led by its President Kathrimayum Nimita, kicked off the signature campaign from the residence of PCC member Oinam Romain at Singjamai Oinam Thingel today. The event, which collected over 2,000 signatures, was attended by PCC members Oinam Romain, retired principal CI College Sanasam Iravanta, block committee members Asangbam Sahadeva and Huidrom Nandakishore as its main guest. Addressing the function, PCC members Oinam Roman alleged BJP of being in power for over 50 years with stolen votes and said the event is organized as part of the campaign led by Congress leaders Rahul Gandhi to show that the people of Singjamai oppose the actions of the BJP.
India के संग नायक का कांग्रेस के लीडर 거기 opposition leader Rahul Gandhi 지라 지금 맞아봐 팀모모 부탁드라 다시 인디아기 마법 부디막다 여혼지 해봐 반단 걸러를 덕자분이 아두나 다시 싱가포르 프로 컨그레스나 신도나 다시 계승바 보초르 가디소 해브세 지주 아부 덕대야 잡아 동 어머니 하이나 덕자분이 아두나.
Under Swasthanari Shakshat Parivar Abhiyan and commemorated the birth anniversary of Pm-Istv Iboyaima Hospital and Research Centre and Lions Club of Imphal, Laimarol, Lions Club of Chanura, Lions Club of Imphal, Golden Pride Takelimbam Youth Club carried out a mega health camp at Takelimbam Youth Club located at Kwakaitel, Takelimbam Lekai. Floral tributes were paid to the portraits of Lamyanba Pm-Istv. Doctors from gynae, medicines and general surgery provided medical treatment and consultations to the patients, and screening for diabetics and other illness were also conducted during the mega health camp. In connection with the birth anniversary of Lamyanba Pm-Istv, Lining Tholam Ahingba Thogalup Kaino conducted social service at the sanctuary of the Lining Tholam Ahingba located at Kaino, Bishnupur district. The cleanliness campaign was led by President of Lining Tholam Ahingba Thogalup Kaino W. Homeshwar and its secretary Sorai Somorendro. The annual Bor Kurumba ritual is being observed today at Hyangthang Lairembi Shrine Complex today. Since early morning, scores of devotees, mainly women, throng at Irai Lema deity complex. The deity is considered one of the important female deities of the Sanamahism religion. Although the numbers of the devotees was less in the morning, the number increased dramatically in the evening. Lions Club of Imphal Global International's Lions 322D carried out 3 plantation program at Ibutho Marjing Hingang as part of the observance of birth anniversary of Pm-Istv. Speaking on the occasion, the Vice President of Lions Club Imphal Global emphasized the government necessity to formulate a policy or plan for nurturing planted trees, as this would effectively contribute to environmental protection. A one-day farmers workshop cum training and demonstration on natural farming was organized by Krishi Vigyan Kendra Bishnupur. A total of 50 farmers from Bishnupur district attended the program. It was stated that the program was held under the sponsorship of Regional Center for Organic and Natural Farming, Lamfelpat at KVK Bishnupur. And before we close, the headlines once again. 129th birth anniversary of Lamyanba Pm-Istv widely commemorated. Current situation of Manipur is turning point to determine state's future, says former Chief Minister and Bireng. Save Sirulili campaign launched. And government has failed to uphold law and orders, neglects public welfare, alleges former MLA Y. Surchandra. And with that, we end with today's English News Bulletin. So thank you for joining with us. Have a good night.